everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, my dog Ralph is here to stay. So I actually got a package from XO Beauty. I got it for my birthday, which is tomorrow. So happy birthday to me. If anyone else has a birthday, let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, I saw that she had brought out some highlighters and I was like, I've got to try this because I'm wearing Ubuntu by XO Beauty, which is the lipstick, and you guys, if you guys have seen my review, you'll know that I loved it. And I also got some new brushes by XO Beauty, which I love as well. I've done a video on that, which should be coming soon. And yeah, I've got a whole bunch of other stuff from XO Beauty, which I absolutely love as well. So hopefully these are definitely a hit because I've loved everything so far. So I got both shades. I got shade Lucent and shade Aurora. So this is the cute packaging. So I'll start with that. So this is the box here. So it says XO Beauty and then it says Radiant Glow Highlight Powder on it. On the back it shows that it's made in Italy and it is 18 mils or 0.35 ounces, 10 grams. If that makes sense. So that is the packaging there. So I'll just open it up. So this is a shade Lucent as well, by the way. So there's Lucent and Aurora, and I think Lucent is the light shade. So this is the packaging here. Oh god, now I'm just smudging it. So this is the packaging here. As you can see my camera through it. I'll just try and get that there. You can see the XO Beauty there, and it is a mirrored compact. So that is the back there. Flips like that, has the shade name and all the information there. So let's open it up. So it has a mirror on the inside and that is the powder there. So let's give this a wee swatch. So this is it here. I'll just put my finger through it. So that is it on my finger there. So it actually feels quite powdery. So quite powdery on my finger. It doesn't actually seem shimmery. It just seems like a white powder at the moment. So hopefully it's shimmery. So here's my hand here. So I'll just swipe that down. And it's got like a very subtle glow that I can see there. On my finger, now that it's blended out, I can see a little bit that it's got a glow, but I was kind of expecting like a more kind of blinding glow, but this is the light one here. And as I have explained on my channel before, lighter shades are better for paler skin than a darker tone like mine. So that is shade Lucent there. So this is shade Aurora, and I'll just open this up and do a swatch for you. So again, there's the container. I've got it upside down and it says XO Beauty on it and with the shade name there. So I'll open this one up. So I think that this is actually the lighter one. Hang on, I'll just see. Yep. So this one's actually the lighter one, Aurora. So Lucent was the darker one. Oh god, now I'm like, are they even going to show up on my skin? On her video, on her channel, it seemed like that they showed up. So I'll get a different finger here. This one feels less powdery, but it looks definitely more whiter. So let's give it a swatch on my hand there. So that seems like it's definitely got more shimmer to it, more shine. That is it on the finger, but again, it just seems like they're almost the same, except this one's got a bit more pigment to it and this is the lighter one. So we'll see how they go on my face, but I'm not really blown away by the hand swatches, which is kind of disappointing. But we will see. They just feel very powdery, if you get what I mean. Oh, which is so disappointing because like I was so excited for the highlighters, and on her they look so like blinding and amazing, and I'm like, you know, they look like they should be blinding. Like, I'll open them up. Like they look like that they should be blinding. I'll open them that way so it's not distracting. But they just seem very powdery to me, which, I mean, maybe it picks up differently on a brush, I think, hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to use her contour fan brush, but I'm going to use it to highlight today. So on this side, I'm going to get shade Aurora, which was the second shade we tried, and this is the lighter shade. So I'm just going to get it like this. As you can see, there is a bunch of fallout, but I did hard out, like, press it on. You can see a little bit is on there, or a lot, because you can actually see how like powder it is. So I'm just going to swatch it like so on my face. So I'm just kind of like rubbing real hard because I want it. Oh no, there we go. So that is Aurora there on my face. So I'm actually not that mad at it. So that's highlight and then that's no highlight there. So that is it there on my face. It doesn't actually look that bad. Like, it's just like a nice kind of glow. Now I'm just going to put some up here. And I'm going to get a smaller brush and just kind of put it everywhere else. Because I'm like, I want to like show it off and see. So there's the product on there. And I'm just going to put it under my brow bone and see. Because maybe it just doesn't pick up well on the finger. That could be it. Can you notice it under my brow bone there? I think I can like kind of see it. I feel like you need like a lot of product for this one to kind of show up. But I mean, it is her first line of highlighters. See if you can see there. It's kind of showing up a little bit under my eyebrow. Just give it some more taps in there. There is definitely a lot of fallout. It's definitely very powdery. Just kind of made my eyebrow a bit white. Ooh. I really, really, really want to love this. I love it on my cheek when I've been overworking it, but not very much on my eyebrows. I'm just going to like tap it and just pop it down my nose. See, I'm not that mad at it. It's a very, very subtle highlight. It doesn't claim to be, it says Radiant Glow Highlight Powder. So I do have a Radiant Glow. It doesn't claim to be absolutely blinding or absolutely like in your face or anything like that. So the only problem is just if you can see, there, you can see all the fallout around it. But apart from that, it's definitely done the radiant glow that it said it was going to do, as you can see on my face. Am I in love with this one? No, I'm not in love with it. I personally kind of want like a bit more than, like I personally want like a little bit more than just like a subtle highlight. Like you can definitely see it's on there, but for my eyebrow, like for it to kind of work, it wasn't as like kind of, it was more like a white powder than a shimmery kind of situation, if you get what I mean. Yeah, it does say Radiant Glow Highlight Powder, but I felt like it was more of like a white kind of base. I don't know, the brushes I used were her brushes, so that's what she would have used in her videos to show it off. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Aurora. Definitely the lighter shade. I just thought it was a bit kind of powdery for me, if you get what I mean. And I really do want to love this, but it's not my fave. Okay, so now I'm just going to get my hair back. I'm like, should I use a daisy one because of my daisy top? Maybe. Alright. Ooh. Now I feel like I'm in some... Okay, that did not work. Oh my god. No. Okay, different headband because I look crazy. Let's just get a nice pearl one, which I actually brought because Shane_XO had one. And if Shane_XO can have one, I can have one. So... I love that movie. Anyway, this is shade Lucent, which is actually the darker shade. So I'll get this here. I'll just clean off my fan brush. Get Lucent on there. So here we go. Clean brush, as you can see. I'm just going to put it in here. And again, I don't know if you can make out all that fallout that's just come off there. I don't know if you mean to dab it, but I like to wipe my highlighters. So maybe the fallout is caused by me. I'm not sure, but it's not as hard. It's more of like a powdery product. That's how I'd put it. Alright, so here we go with shade Lucent. I like how the product is like you could close it and still use it as a mirror. Like, that's very, very cool packaging. The packaging is so super cute. Alright, so... Oh, okay. This one is not mucking about. Look at that. This is more what I like. Like, if you can see there, shade Lucent definitely has some blinding to it. Definitely is blinding. Like this one is shade Aurora, and then Lucent, I just feel like it didn't have as much work in there to get the product on my face. But we'll see I'll just wipe this one off. We'll see, because this will be like kind of the test, because if you look at my face, they kind of look like the same shades, but I feel like this one was less effort to put on. But we'll see with the eyebrow test now. So I'll just kind of pick up all this fallout that's here and give it a few taps in here. So I'm definitely packing it on. You can see the product on there, so it's not like I'm not putting enough product. Yeah, I definitely prefer this one more. Can you see that? Like, can you see under my brow? It's just instantly kind of highlighted more. It's not super powdery or anything. Like, it's definitely shimmery. Like, go under here. Put some on my chin. definitely prefer Lucent more to my skin tone anyway. I feel like, yeah, I'll bring you like closer so you can kind of see more. Like if you can see there, this is shade Aurora and you can see it's quite white and powdery, and this one is more shimmery than white. And also under my brow I've noticed that Lucent is more shimmery than what Aurora was, say that 10 times. Aurora was. You can see that it's more white than actually shimmery compared to this highlighter. So yeah, that's a bit strange. So yeah, that's very, very strange that Lucent was actually more kind of like shimmery than what Aurora was. I found Aurora was definitely more white, kind of powdery, but Lucent was more shimmery, which I find really weird because they have the same description, Radiant Glow Highlight Powder, on both boxes, so it's not like they're meant to be different formulas or anything like that. I just think my face seems more whiter on this side than on this side, so I do, like, it's definitely a Radiant Glow. It's definitely a Radiant Glow. Don't get me wrong, these products are not shit. They are not shit at all. They've done what they said they were going to do. I'm just saying that Aurora was too kind of powdery for me, but I found Lucent was kind of like perfect. Like this Lucent is definitely a color that I'm going to stop flashing it around because it's like going to give someone a seizure. But I found that Lucent was definitely a color that I would jump to because it's gone on so nicely and it just kind of like melted on. But I found that, yeah, definitely Aurora was definitely too powdery and just kind of like, not chalky, but it was just kind of like too white powder. Like, I don't know. You guys saw the swatches, you guys saw how it was. This is my honest review on it. I love Shannon. I think she is amazing. I have like a million of her products, but unfortunately Aurora was not a hit for me. Lucent was, so it was a hit and a miss with the two of them. It definitely did love Lucent. I do really like that one, but unfortunately Aurora, it's kind of a fail for me. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I feel like that was a bit brutal. I'm like, oh, I always feel bad being, you know, like, you know, negative or anything about these products, because I know that, you know, cerisekelsey would have worked so hard, and I know people work hard for the products, and you don't buy a product wanting it to not work. You know, you always want it to work, so it's always a bit disappointing when it's not what you expected or anything like that. Like, it definitely did work, it's just not what I was expecting, but I mean, that's completely fine. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and don't forget to subscribe wherever the subscribe box is if you haven't already, and if you have, thank you so much. And don't forget to leave a comment down below and I'll reply when I can. So, because it is my birthday tomorrow, I will try and do as many videos as I can and get out the requests that I've had, but it is just very busy at the moment. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!